Okay, it's recording now.
Okay, now. This is a fictional town. It's called Rannonanta. It involves the male gaze because there's Satan gazes over it. The detour because it's a detour that takes you there. Justice because it's poetic justice that you end up in this sort of hellish place. Pride because your pride led you there. Bounty because there's a bounty on your head. Movie star because movie stars a bunch of them are there. God for a day because it's sort of a God for a day was creating this world. The princess, there are princesses there. Harbinger of doom. It's sort of this horrible place. A ghost. There's ghosts. There's everymen. There's father figures. Brotherhood, a turf war. There's all this war between going on in this area, in this nation of genre land. A toy animal, toy animals of like creepy toy animals to creep you out because it's a horror land. A search for freedom. People are trying to get out of there because it's scary as hell. Betrayal, it's what led you there. Pride, it's again what led you there. Unrequited love, people that are selfish and with unrequited love end up there. A repeating cycle. It's a repeating cycle of horror and hatred. X-rays, X-ray vision, scary shit. Juvenile delinquent. There's juvenile delinquents. There's every sort of bad person you can imagine. A successor. The guy in charge of it was the successor to a happier land. A discovery. You might discover the most horrifying things you can imagine. Service. You're paying service to while you're there. That there's service being done because it is, after all, a land with tourism and everything. Mind-altering drugs. You might feel like you're on them when you're there. Clever quip. There's plenty of those on the website that I created and joking about the horror land. A family. There's families of horrifying things there. Greedy people end up there. And another man's shoes. You might wish you were in another man's shoes when you're there. A myth. It's sort of this there's mythical creatures there. Mind-altering drugs. You might feel like you're on them. A band of outsiders end up there. Menagerie. It's like a menagerie of creepy characters. Humans versus machines. Machines are also somewhat evil and scary sometimes. A Rube Goldberg machine of torture. Extraterrestrial beings can be horrifying. It's the American Horror Story. And audience participation because you have to participate in order to go to this tourist place.